do not try to speak like this. So take your time, and when it's your turn to pronounce or to expose what you have to today, it's just because you want to express yourself slowly, not so fast. But let's get started by pronouncing, because you know the importance of the pronunciation all the time. We have to get started by pronouncing. Firstly, before doing the exercise that we have, for example, the page number 3, we have the vocabulary for this lesson, which is about psychology. Jesus. And let's get started by pronouncing. Hi, Mirna Oldones.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, welcome. Okay, and let's pronounce. Ready? Let me put here over here and over here. And there it is. Okay, so let's pronounce the vocabulary first. I want you to read today one more time, and I wanted to talk about the topic, right? So let's get started by pronouncing. Let's do it. Vámonos. Aware, behavior, emotion, thought, memory, personality, motivation, mindfulness, anxiety, happiness, sadness, anger, feel, surprise, disgust, empathy, sympathy, intelligence, creativity, overwhelmed, choice, habit, to care about, to care for, confidence, self-esteem, to procrastinate, procrastination, to motivate, influence, relationship, low self-esteem, therapy, counseling, trauma, healing, above all, to reach, emotional intelligence, resilience, mindset. Okay, good. That is the vocabulary. So now let's get, please, the page number 1. So we have the test. I wanted to read again, although I wanted to read faster because the time is not going to be enough for today. Because we have about 3 exercises to do today. At least we have to do 2. But let's get started by reading. Let's get the page number 1. And I want Celeste. Please, Celeste, can you read
Yes,
that test? The new
yes.
city life, please.
Okay.
Read.
The new city life.
Yeah.
When Laura moved
Hi, my
to
people.
Greenfield
Gracias por estar
City
ahí con
for
nosotros.
her new job,
Bienvenidos.
she wasn't sure what to expect.
What to expect? ¿Qué esperar? What to expect?
What to expect.
Yeah.
She had always lived
Yeah.
in a small town
Okay.
where everyone know each
No.
other.
When everyone knew each other, se conocían.
When everybody knew each other.
Yeah, each other.
And life felt slow and quiet.
And quiet. Yeah.
Greenfield, however,
Yeah.
was full of tall buildings,
Okay.
busy
Hi, Lopez.
streets, and people from many
Cool.
different
Cultures.
cultures.
Okay. Hi, Radelis. Hi, Ingrid. Yeah.
During during her first week,
Okay.
Laura felt overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Overly.
Yeah.
She got lost
Okay.
twice
Okay.
on her way to work.
On her way to work.
On her way to work,
Yeah.
and missed the bus more than once.
Yeah. See,
Once.
missed the bus more than one.
And missed the bus more than once.
Yeah.
Once.
More than
But
once.
but she also
Uh-huh.
discovered
Discovered.
discovered
Uh-huh.
things she
Excelente, Lopez.
loved.
She laughed. She laughed.
She loved.
Yeah.
She loved.
Yeah.
And a small bakery
Yeah.
near her office.
Yeah.
And friendly neighbor
Okay.
who showed
Who showed her?
who showed her
Claro.
the best grocery store
Yeah.
and a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay.
After a month,
Okay.
Laura finally felt comfortable.
Yeah.
She had learned The transportation.
System.
The transportation system.
Yeah.
Made a few friends at
Yeah.
work
Okay.
and even enjoyed
Uh-huh.
a week yoga.
Okay. Even joined. Even joined. Incluso se
Even
unió. Even
even
joined.
even joined a
Ajá.
weekend yoga class.
Okay.
Living in the big city
Okay.
wasn't as scary
Scary.
as the first thought.
At first. At first.
At first thought.
Thought. Okay, very good, Celeste. Aplausos, Celeste, everyone. Excellent, excellent. Very good, Celeste. Good job, good job. So now I want to listen to Yara. We have 8 questions, yeah, about it, but I want you to read first. Yeah. So Yara, please read. Come on, do it, do it, do it.
The new city life.
Okay, good.
When Laura moved to Greenfield City for
Okay.
her new job,
Yeah.
she wasn't sure what to expect.
Yeah, for you.
She had always lived in small towns
Okay.
where everyone knew each other
Okay.
and life felt slow and quiet.
Okay.
Greenfield, however, was full of tall
Okay.
buildings,
Okay.
busy streets, and people from many different cultures.
Okay.
During her first week,
Okay.
Laura felt overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
She got lost twice on her way to work and missed the bus more than once.
Okay.
But she also discovered things she loved:
Okay.
a small bakery near her office,
Okay.
a friendly neighbor who showed her the best grocery store, and a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay.
After a month, Laura finally felt comfortable. She had learned the transportation system,
Okay.
made a few friends at work, and even joined a weekend yoga class. Living in a big city wasn't as scary as she first thought.
Okay, good. Excellent, Yara. Aplausos, Yara. Good job, good job. Excellent, very good, Yara. Amazing. Very good job. So now let's listen to Frank. Frank, please. It's your turn. Come on.
Teacher, lo haré con la cámara apagada por la niña.
Okay. Sin excusas. Come on.
When Laura moved to the new city life. When Laura moved to Greenfield City for her new job, she wasn't sure what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
She had always lived in small towns where everyone knew each other and life felt slow and quiet.
Okay.
Greenfield, however,
Yeah.
was full
Okay.
of tall buildings,
Claro.
busy streets, and people from many different cultures.
Cursos. Okay.
During her first week, Laura felt overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Mm-hmm.
She got lost twice on her way to work and misses the bus more than once.
Mm-hmm.
But she also discovered things she loved.
Okay.
A small bakery near her office, a friendly neighbor who showed her the best grocery store,
Okay.
and a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay, she could relax after work.
She could relax after work.
Okay, yeah.
After a month,
Yeah.
Laura finally felt comfortable.
Yeah.
She had learned the transportation system.
She has learned.
She has learned the transportation system.
Yeah.
Made few friends at work,
Okay.
and even enjoy a weekend yoga class.
Okay. Even joined.
Even joined
Yeah.
a weekend yoga class.
Yeah, excellent, good.
Living in a big city wasn't as scary as she first thought.
Okay, good. Excellent, Frank. Aplausos. Perez. Very good, Frank. Excellent. So now, Ingrid Heredia. Are you over there, Heredia?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Heredia, please read. Come on, read.
Okay.
Gracias,
The
López.
new city
Pone
life.
nuestro número.
When Laura moved to Greenfield
Uh-huh.
City for her new job,
Okay.
she wasn't sure what to expect.
What to expect?
She had always lived in a small
No,
town.
she has always lived.
She has always lived in a small town.
Uh-huh.
A small town.
Yeah.
Where everyone knew each another.
Each other. When everybody knew each other.
Each other.
Mm-hmm.
And life felt slow and quiet.
And quiet, yeah.
Greenfield, Hanover.
However, Greenfield, however.
Greenfield, however,
Yeah.
was full of tall buildings.
Okay.
Busy street. And people from many different cultures.
Cultures, yeah.
During her first week, Laura felt overwhelmed.
Laura felt overwhelmed.
Laura felt overwhelmed.
Yeah.
She got lost.
She got lost. No, she got lost.
She got lost
twice.
On her way to work and miss the bus.
Okay.
More than 11.
Okay. More than once.
More than one.
Uh-huh.
But she also discovered things.
She also discovered things
she also discovers things
she loved. Yeah.
A small bakery.
Bakery, yeah.
Bakery near her office.
Okay.
At Freddy nearby, who showed her the best grocery.
Okay. Grocery
store.
Grocery store.
The best grocery store.
Yeah, good.
And a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay, yeah.
After Mom, Laura finally felt comfortable. She felt comfortable. She had learned the
transportation system. Yeah.
Made a few friends at work.
Okay.
And even joined a weekend yoga class.
Okay.
Living in the big city. Wasn't as
scary as
she first thought.
Okay, thought. Good. Ingrid, aplauso. Ingrid, good job. Excellent. So now, Milna, please, it's your turn. Hi, Javier. Gracias, mi gente, por estar ahí. Recuerden que el tap a la pantalla.
Okay, teacher. The new city life.
Yeah.
When Laura moved to Greenfield City for her new job, she wasn't sure what to expect.
Okay, what to expect.
She had always lived in small towns where everyone knew each other and life felt slow and quiet.
Okay.
Greenfield, however, was full of tall buildings, busy streets, and people from many different cultures.
Yeah.
During her first week,
Laura
felt overwhelmed.
Gracias, William. Gracias, Leila.
She got lost twice on her way to work
and
missed the bus more than once.
Yeah.
But she also discovered things she loved. A small bakery near her office.
Okay.
A friendly neighbor.
Yeah.
Who showed her the best grocery store. And a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Gracias, Salgado.
After months, Laura finally felt comfortable.
Yeah.
She had learned the transportation system, made a few friends at work, and even joined a weekend yoga class.
Okay.
Living in a big city wasn't as scary as she first thought.
Okay, good. Excellent, Milna. Aplauso, Milna. Good job. Excellent. Very good, Milna. Amazing. So now, last but not least, Radeli Feliz. She's always feliz. She's always happy. Ladies and gentlemen, page number 1, Radelis. Please, Rada. I can listen to you. I can hear you. Microphone. Okay. There it is.
Lesson number 1.
Yeah. Page number one. Page number 1. Lesson number 1 is everything.
When Laura moved to Greenfield City for her new job,
Okay.
she wasn't sure what to expect.
Okay.
She had all.
Thank you, low girls.
¿Qué te dice, profe?
No, no, no. Okay, I said okay.
Oh. She had always lived in small towns
Okay.
where everyone knew each other
Yeah.
and life felt slow and quiet.
Okay.
Greenfield, however, was full of tall buildings,
Okay.
busy streets,
Okay.
and people from many different cultures.
Okay.
During her first week,
Okay.
Laura felt overwhelmed.
Okay.
She got lost twice
Mm-hmm.
on her way to work and missed the bus
Okay.
more than once.
Okay.
But she also discovered things she loved.
Okay.
A small bakery near her office,
Yeah.
a friendly neighbor
Okay.
who showed her best grocery store,
Okay.
and a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay.
After a month, Laura felt comfortable.
Yeah.
She had learned the transportation system, made a few friends at work, and
Okay.
even joined a weekend yoga class.
Good.
Living in a big city
Yeah.
wasn't as scary as she first thought.
Okay, Radeli, applause, Radeli, good job. Excellent. And applause to everyone. Very good. So now I'm going to ask you questions about the reading, right? So try not to read. You don't have to tell me exactly what you wrote there. You just tell me what you consider the answer is, and that's it, no more, right? But try not to read. Use your brain. Use your caco. Try not to read. Yeah. And I'm going to ask you the question. They are just 8, right? And they are simple questions, but I have to. Yeah, I have to ask you. So I'm going to start by asking let me see. Celeste, why
Yes.
did Laura move to Greenfield City? Why did Laura move to Greenfield City? Don't read.
Laura
Gracias,
moved the
William.
Greenfield
Okay, moved to.
city.
Moved to.
Laura moved to
Mm-hmm.
Greenfield City
Yeah, oh, yeah.
for a new job.
Okay. Because she got a new job.
Yes, because she got a new job.
Good. Because she got a new job. Excellent. Very good, Celeste. For example, Yara, what made her feel overwhelmed during the first week? Yara, what made her feel overwhelmed during the first week? Yara, ¿estás? Are you, Yara? Are you there? Yes, there she is. What made her feel overwhelmed during the first week? Yara.
She got lost twice on her way to work and
Okay.
missed the bus more than once.
Good. Excellent, Yara. Very good. Excellent. Frank, tell me, good Yara. Frank, what problems did she have with the transportation? Gracias, Jordan. Gracias, mi gente, por estar ahí.
She lost twice. She twice a loss.
She lost.
Transportation.
Okay. But the transportation, she twice a lot. I didn't understand that. Try again. She missed. No, relax. She missed.
Déjame ver qué necesidad.
Okay.
She lost.
She missed.
She made.
Missed. Perdió. She missed.
She missed a lot.
The bus.
The bus.
She missed the bus.
She missed the bus.
Okay. More than once. She missed the bus many times. Yeah, because that was the problem. The problem she had with the transportation. She missed the bus. She missed the bus. Okay, Fran, very good. Ingrid, are you Ingrid?
Yes.
Ingrid, what are 2 things she discovered and liked at the same time? Tell me. What are 2 things she discovered and liked? Gracias, William. Gracias, mi gente, por estar aquí. Recuerden el tap, tap.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. What are the 2 things she discovered and she liked too? Gracias, William. Gracias, mi gente, por estar ahí.
The feel, ¿cómo es? Small, small que no, I don't understand the question.
Okay, you don't understand the question. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Listen. What are two things she discovered and she liked? Tell me the two things she discovered and she liked too.
She love, no? Small baking.
A small baker.
Yes.
Okay, small baker or bakery, you said?
Bakery.
Bakery. Okay. Okay, good, excellent. Okay, very good. Mirna, how did her neighbor help her? Tell me the way her neighbor helped her, please.
Okay, the neighbor helped her
Yeah.
to show her
Mm-hmm.
the best grocery store,
Yeah.
and also he showed her a beautiful park.
Okay, excellent, very good, excellent, good, Mirna. That is the answer. Very good. Radelis, don't see the questions. Jeez, Radelis. Radelis, tell me, what activity did she join on weekends? What activities did she enjoy? I mean, did she join on weekends?
A new yoga class?
Are you the what?
A
No.
new yoga
Okay.
class during the weekend?
Okay. Is a question or your answer?
No.
Okay.
The children here,
Okay.
here making noise and asking for things.
Okay. That's it.
But okay,
Uh-huh.
she discovered a new
Mm-hmm.
yoga class that she can
Okay.
join during the weekend,
Okay.
and I don't remember the rest.
No, that it is. That it is. Okay, good. Excellent. Yeah, but you answer as a question. Okay, that is very good. So, Celeste, how did Laura feel after a month in the city? How did Laura feel after a month in the city?
She feel
She felt.
she felt
Hi,
uh,
Williams. Gracias, Williams.
she felt comfortable.
Comfortable. She felt
Yes,
comfortable.
she felt comfortable.
Okay, she felt comfortable. Okay. Okay. Why? Why did she feel comfortable?
She felt comfortable because she
Mm-hmm.
in this moment she had a new friend.
Okay. She made a new
She
friend.
made a new friends
Yeah.
and she discovered a new store, for
For example.
example, a grocery store
Okay.
and a park and that's it.
And that's it. Okay. Very good. Excellent, Celeste. Good. Excellent, Celeste. Very good. Yara, are you there, Yara? Yara, what is one difference between her old towns and Greenfield? Yara, ¿estás? No está Yara con nosotros. She's not there. So, Fran, tell me, Fran, then, what is one difference between her old towns and Greenfield?
The new city had big buildings,
Okay. Or tall buildings.
tall buildings,
Tall buildings.
busy streets,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
And that's it. No, that's it. That's it. Very good. That's it. Okay. Okay. Very good. Try to say I don't remember. Try to speak more, please. Hey, Fran. Very good. So Ingrid, why did Laura move to Greenfield City? Ingrid, tell me. Hi, Claudilette.
Why?
Why did Laura move to Greenfield City? Tell me. Why did she move?
She leave the move because the new job, forget the new job.
Okay.
Because it's the big city.
It's a big city. Okay. Say because she got a new job. Dilo. She got a new job.
She got a new job.
Okay, because she got a new job. Okay, very good. Excellent Ingrid. Very good. Mirna, tell me, very good, Ingrid. Mirna, what problems did she have? No, that's too easy. Too easy. I had another one. Okay. What made her feel overwhelmed during the first week?
Well, Laura felt overwhelmed.
Okay.
She got lost twice her way to work,
Okay.
and also
Yeah.
she missed the bus. And that's it.
And that's it. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Very good, Milna. Excellent. Radalis. Radalis Feliz. Radalis. How did her neighbor help her? Can you tell me how her neighbor helped her, please?
By showing her around, maybe.
Okay.
Showing her the new grocery store.
Okay. And that's it. And, okay. Very good. Excellent. Good. Excellent, Radalis. Okay, and that's it. Okay, applause to everyone. Applause, applause, applause. Very good. Excellent. So now it's your turn. You have to tell me. Don't read, please. Don't read. You don't have to tell me, as I said before, you don't have to tell me exactly what you wrote, but try to, I don't know, to expose what you have in your caco, in your brain, right? So you don't have to say exactly what you wrote, but try to speak with your own words slowly. You don't have to be speaking so fast. Take your time to do it. And say what you have to from memory. And that's it. If it is so much, good. If it is not so much, it's because you're not so intelligent. No, that's it, right? But try not to read. So now you have to tell me about moving to a new city. When you move to a new city, for example, and if you haven't moved yet, you can say about or from your own point of view. Yeah, things you consider about moving to a new city. So Celeste, please, tell me about moving to a new city. Gracias, mi gente, por estar con nosotros.
I moved to a new city.
Yeah.
Because when I was 18 years old.
80.
88 years old.
Eight.
I want
18.
to study the WAS.
Okay, I wanted
to start the WAS
university.
and I wanted to work.
Okay.
Because in my countryside,
Okay.
it is very small.
Okay.
And didn't have opportunity.
Okay.
I after 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
I felt very excited.
Excited. Yeah.
Because I missed
Okay.
my parents.
Okay.
And especially my sister-in-law.
Okay. Law.
Because she is my sister.
Okay. Good. Está fría la cuñada,
Yes.
Okay.
And after years,
Okay.
1 year, more or less,
1 year.
I felt comfortable
Okay.
because I wanted the jobs, and I feel very good.
And I felt. Okay.
I felt very good.
Excellent, very good. Celeste, aplausos, Celeste, good job. Excellent. Very good, Celeste. That is the way. Take your time, express yourself, and that. Amazing. Very good. You did a great job. You did. Very good, Celeste. So now let's listen to Jera. Jera, tell me about moving to a new city, please. Jara, are you there? Jara, no, Jara is not there. So, wait, Fran, please tell me about moving to a new job, please. Fran, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I moved in the new city.
I moved to a new city.
I going.
Okay, you're going to move to a new city. Okay.
No, ya me mudé, como de
I moved,
pasado.
past tense. I moved to a new city too. I moved to a new city.
Moved to the new city.
To a new city, yeah.
The science 2022 and
20 the in
2022
okay.
years
Okay. In 2022.
in 2022.
And that's it.
Because my grandmother,
Okay.
he bought a house,
Okay.
and I got
Uh-huh.
I moved all the family in the building,
Okay.
and this new city is better because I practice my English,
Okay.
and the street is more relaxed and
Okay, it's
more
relaxed.
clean,
And cleaner.
cleaner.
Yeah.
Um, but but
Mm-hmm.
science 2 years
Since.
uh, mm, since
Yeah.
since since 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and my siblings and my mother,
Mm-hmm.
I we
Mm-hmm.
moved at the new house,
Okay.
but in the same city,
Okay.
because was I was pregnant.
Okay. Pregnant.
Yeah, because I pregnant solamente,
I
teacher.
was. I was.
I was pregnant,
Okay.
and I live with sleep with my grandmother.
Okay. And I slept. Okay.
Perfect.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then when my daughter born,
Was born. Was
we
born.
was born,
Yeah.
we returned
Mm-hmm.
on the
Mm-hmm.
on the house.
Okay.
At
To
the,
the house. We return home.
we returned home,
Yeah.
because the second floor
Mm-hmm.
is free.
Okay.
So my siblings and my mother
Mm-hmm.
pay this floor,
Okay.
and that's it.
And that's okay. Good. Excellent, Frank. Applause to Frank. Good job. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Excellent. So let's listen to Ingrid. Ingrid, come on. Tell me about moving to a new city. Ingrid.
Why say again? Sorry.
Okay. Tell me about moving to a new city.
Yes, I moved the new city
To a new
because
city. Okay.
this city
Uh-huh.
is a good job.
Uh-huh.
The salary is more expensive
Okay.
than to Spain.
Oh, okay.
In Spain, the salary is different,
Okay.
but if the life is better
It's
than
better.
here,
Okay.
because in
Mm-hmm.
in Spain
Uh-huh.
you can to go out.
You can go out.
You can go out
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
You can to go to
Okay.
shopping.
To know, you can't
You
go
can
shopping.
to
Don't say can do, please. Say you can go shopping. You can.
you, you can go shopping. You
Uh-huh.
can to go to the
Don't say can do, please, Ingrid. You can go
you
shopping.
can
You
you
can.
can
Mm-hmm.
you can you feel the it's good life.
Okay.
The doctor is different
Mm-hmm.
than
Are
here,
different.
because if you go to take the appointment in
Okay.
the doctor
Yeah.
in Spain, it's very easy.
That's very easy.
But here you need to wait long time
Okay.
for the appointment for the doctor.
Okay.
The difference, for
Mm-hmm.
example, here
Okay.
is the life
Mm-hmm.
is
Life.
is very quiet,
Okay.
and you go to the work
Yeah.
and come back in the house. Go to
Okay.
the job, go to the work. You come back to the house.
Okay.
I think I am here because just salary.
Okay.
But another life, no, I prefer to Spain.
Okay, excellent, very good. Excellent, Ingrid, very good. Applause to Ingrid, good job, Ingrid, very good job, excellent. So now, Milna, please tell me about living to a new city, please. Gracias,
Okay,
Edwidge.
teacher.
Yeah, please, come on.
When I moved to the United States
Yeah,
a long time ago,
yeah,
so I moved to Miami City.
okay,
So I remember the first day
okay,
was very difficult to get a job.
okay.
So for why I studied English
I studied.
studied English in a school near my house.
Okay,
So I remember every afternoon
yeah,
I was walking around the neighborhood.
okay. Gracias,
And
sunset.
on weekends, I used to go to a park.
Okay.
And in the school, I made some friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
For that time,
Okay.
I didn't used to drive.
Okay. So by that time, we didn't use to drive.
Time I didn't use to drive.
Okay.
Um, um, I take I was take I used to take the bus.
Okay.
And was very difficult.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah.
But then years before.
Okay.
I learned to drive.
Okay.
And I bought a car.
Okay.
And now, so I'm driving.
Okay, excellent, very good.
Very comfortable.
Excellent, very good. Excellent. Okay, good, and that's it. Okay, very good, Milna. Plaza, Milna, good job. Excellent, very good. Excellent, Milna, excellent. So now, Radeli, tell me about moving to a new city. Radeli, wake up. Radeli is sleeping. Thank you, my people, for being there with us. Tap, please, to the screen. Okay.
About moving in a new city?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, when I moved here in this island, this island.
Okay, island. Not say Iceland, island.
Island,
yeah.
When I moved to this island,
yeah.
I was 25 years old.
Okay, geez, a long time ago, about 40 years ago. Okay.
And it was a big change for me.
Okay, yeah.
Because I come from Santo Domingo,
Yeah.
from the Dominican Republic, which is big.
Okay, yeah.
But here is small.
Yeah.
21 kilometers.
Kilometers.
21, kilometers. And then a volcano in the middle of the island.
Oh, Jesus.
Plus, you only see goats and cows and so.
Okay.
And the culture is different.
Yeah.
But still, it's still good.
Okay.
Because it gives me, I get a lot of opportunities and I live a better life.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Okay, very good, Radeli. Good. Excellent. Applause to Radeli. Very good, very good. And applause to everyone. Good. Excellent. Good job, good job. Let's continue. We have another topic, which is talking about the childhood. For example, if you get the page number 4, you could see there the, we have the grammar, the last grammar we were talking about, which is used to. And I don't know if you remember, but used to is the terms we normally use to express actions you used to do in the past tense, but now you don't do it anymore. It's not the same when you use simple past than using this one. For example, when you say I bought, that action was just one. I bought, yo compré, I came, yo vine, I saw, yo vi. But that action is just one. Yeah, solamente es una. One time you did that and that's it. Solamente hiciste una y no nada más, right? But when you say used to, you mean that you're talking about actions you used to do into the past tense, but now you don't do anymore. When you say, for example, into Spanish, yo trabajaba, estudiaba, pagaba, vivía, comía, presentaba, estudiaba, Then in this case, you have to say used to. For example, you say before I used to work, I used to study, I used to pay, I used to organize. For negation, then you have to say I didn't used to. I didn't used to pay, I didn't used to organize. If you ask a question, you just use the auxiliary did and the verb into present tense. Like when you use didn't, the verb has to be in present tense too. For example, say did you used to work, did you used to study, etc. In this page, for example, and page number 4, we have a little test, which is when I was a child. I want everybody to read this, and after you have to expose about your childhood. So Celeste, please, you're the first one who is going to read that one. So please read. The title is When I Was a Child. So you have to say firstly, listen carefully. Listen to me. You have to say, when I was a child. Say, when I was a child. And then, as a child, I used to. Because the title is When I Was a Child. Say, when I was a child, and then as a child. Like this. So you have to read. And after, you have to tell me about your childhood. So pay attention for you to know what you have to do, please. So let's get started, Celeste. Come on.
Okay.
Thank you, Edwin.
When I was child.
When I was a child.
When I was a child.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Yeah.
I used to have many friends.
Okay.
But I didn't used to play video games.
Okay.
At the age of 6,
Okay.
I used to be very shy.
Okay.
And I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past, I used to feel happy most of the time.
Okay, most of the time,
yeah. Okay. But I didn't used to understand my emotion very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid of the dark.
Afraid of the dark.
Afraid of the dark. And I didn't used to sleep alone.
I didn't used to sleep alone.
I didn't used to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10, I used to help my parents at home.
Okay.
But I didn't used to like homework.
Okay.
As I grew
as I grew up.
As I grew up.
Como crecí. As I grew up.
I chant before.
No. Don't say before. It's part of the next sentence.
Okay,
you have to say
I chant.
Okay. As I grew up, I chant.
As I grew up, I chant.
Oh, yeah.
Before, I used to be quiet.
Yeah.
But now, I am more confident.
Okay. Excellent. Very good, Celeste. Applause to Celeste. Very good. Look, we did say most of the time, como la mayor parte del tiempo, ¿verdad que sí? Most of the time. And as I grew up, como yo crecí, as I grew up. And the last sentence we have, for example, you have to say, as I grew up, I chant. And you have to stop there. As I grew up, I chant. Before, I used to, because before is part of the next sentence. Right? Excellent. Very good job, Celeste. So now, Fran, please read. Fran, it's going to rain, Fran. Gracias, gente, por estar ahí. Recuerden el tap a la pantalla. Vámonos. Fran, read. Come on, Fran.
As a child,
okay.
I used
read the title. Read the title. Read the title. Read the title. Lee el título. Read the title. When I was a child. That is the title. When I was a child.
El título dice es el de arriba.
¿Está Spanish? No. Say the title is When I Was a Child. That is the title. So you have to start by saying When I was a child. And then you say as a child. Right.
Okay. As a child.
No, say When I was a child. That is the title. Ese es el título. When I was a child. Dilo, When I was a child.
Okay, yeah. When I was a child.
Claro. And then, as a child.
As a child,
yeah.
I used to live with my grandmother and parents too.
Okay.
At the age of 12,
yeah.
I didn't used to play with toys, but when I was younger,
yeah.
I used to play with my siblings and coins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're reading.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, but not that one. That is yours. I want you to read the text we have in the book. Read the text we have in the book.
Oh, Oh,
Yeah, please. Read that one.
Yeah.
But that's going to be after. So read the
When
text.
I was a child.
Yeah.
As a child, I
Uh-huh.
used to play outside every afternoon.
Yeah.
I used to have many friends,
Good.
but I didn't used to play video games.
Excellent.
At the age of 6,
Yeah.
I used to be very shy.
Claro.
And I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past, I used to feel happy most of the time.
Yeah.
But I didn't used to understand my emotions very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid of the dark.
Afraid.
And I didn't.
I used to be afraid
I used to be afraid of the dark.
of the time.
And I didn't used to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10,
Mm-hmm.
I used to help my parents at home,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't used to like homework.
Okay.
As I grew up,
Uh-huh.
I changed. Before, I
Uh-huh.
used to be quiet,
Okay.
but now I am more confident.
Okay, good. That's it. Applause to Fran. Very good, Fran. Firstly, you have to read because I want you to read. Excellent, Fran. So now, Ingrid, please. Ingrid, read. Oh my God, the time's going to be enough and I want to listen to you by exposing. Ingrid, are you there? Ingrid, can you read? Ingrid? No está Ingrid con nosotros. Milna, please read. Ingrid's not there. Come on. Milna.
Okay. When I was a child.
Yeah.
As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Okay.
I used to have many friends,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't used to play video games.
Okay.
At the age of 6,
Okay.
I used to be very shy,
Okay.
and I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past, I used to feel happy most
Okay.
of the time,
Yeah.
but I didn't use to understand my emotions very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid of the dark,
Okay.
and I didn't used to live alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10,
Mm-hmm.
I used to help my parents at home,
Okay.
but I didn't used to like homework.
Okay.
As I grew up, I changed before.
Okay.
I
No,
used to quiet.
As I grew up, I shan't. Before is part of the next one, of the next sentence. So say, as I grew up, I shan't. And then you say, before.
Okay. As I grew up, I changed before.
No, I shan't.
I changed.
Okay.
I changed.
Uh-huh.
Before, I used to be quiet,
Okay.
but now I am more confident.
Okay, good. Excellent. Milna, aplauso. Milna, good job, good job. Excellent. So, Radelis, please, now is your turn to read. Come on, Radelis.
Okay.
Can you read, please?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent.
When I was a child.
Yeah.
As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Yeah.
I used to have many friends,
Okay.
but I didn't used to play video games.
Okay.
At the age of 6, I used to be very shy,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past, I used to feel happy most of the time,
Yeah.
but I didn't used to understand my emotions
Okay.
very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid
Uh-huh.
of the dark,
Okay.
and I didn't use to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10,
Uh-huh.
I used to help my parents at
Uh-huh.
home,
Yeah.
but I didn't use to like homework.
Okay.
As I grew up, I
Uh-huh.
changed. I changed.
Uh-huh.
Before, as I grew up, I
Uh-huh.
changed.
Okay.
Before, I used to be quiet,
Okay.
but now I'm more confident.
Okay, good. Excellent, Rodelia. Applause to Rodelia. Good job, good job, good job. And applause to everyone. So now I want you to tell me about your childhood. So you have to tell me to express, to expose about your childhood. Things you used to do and things you didn't used to. So Celeste, I listen to you. Come on, Celeste. You're the first one. Tell me about your
Yes.
childhood.
When I was shy, I liked it.
When I was a child, and say I
When
liked.
I was a child,
I liked.
I liked
Yeah.
to go to the river
Okay.
with my mother
Okay.
and my sister.
Okay.
But when I got at home,
Okay.
I I didn't like.
I didn't like.
I didn't like to make the how can I say officials?
Say chores or duties.
Uh-huh.
Chores, duties.
I didn't like to make the choice.
Chores.
Chores. Exactly. And when I was a child, I
used to.
I used to play with my friend after school.
Yeah.
And I used to, after that, I used to go to my grandmother's home.
Okay.
And after that, I go to our house.
Okay, I used to go.
I used to
go
our house.
Okay.
And that's it.
Good, excellent, very good. Aplausos Celeste. Very good, excellent, very good. I used to, I didn't used to. Used to, things you used to do, you didn't used to, then what you didn't, of course. Good, Celeste, excellent. So, Fran, come on, tell me about your childhood. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, don't read. Tell me from memory. Yeah, but say from memory. Come on, say.
Okay. And as a child, I live with my grandmother and my parents.
Okay.
I live with my cousin too.
Okay.
And I didn't like toy. I didn't like to play with toys.
Okay.
But I
used to.
When I at age.
At the age of.
When I at age of 12.
At age of 12.
¿Cómo se dice? Como compartir.
I used to spend time. I used to spend.
Para negarlo.
I didn't use.
I didn't spend time with the children.
Okay.
I like spend time the old person.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, very good. Very good, Frank. Aplausos, Frank. Good job. Excellent, Frank. Excellent. So now, Ingrid, please tell me about your childhood. Ingrid, are you Ingrid? Ingrid no está. Ingrid con nosotros. She's not with us. So, Milna, please tell me about your childhood. Oh my gosh, Ingrid.
Okay, when I was a child,
yeah.
I used to live in a small neighborhood.
Okay.
With my parents and my brother.
Okay.
So my brother used to play football every night with our friends.
Okay.
But I didn't join with them because football wasn't my favorite sport.
Okay.
So at the age of 15,
okay,
I used to move to another neighborhood.
Okay, no, I moved to another neighborhood because that's only one action. I moved to another neighborhood.
Okay, yeah. When at the age of 15, I used to move.
I moved
to a neighborhood.
Okay.
And I didn't use to have a friend.
Okay.
But then I used to make some friends and I used to play with them every day.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay, very good. Excellent, Milna. Good. Aplauso, Milna. Good job. Excellent. So now Radeli's Feliz. Come on, Radeli. Tell me about your childhood. Radeli's. Are you, Radelis?
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was a child, I used to live with my mother and my brother.
Okay.
And we used to play outside, and I used to enjoy school, and we also we used to basically being children, playing around. That's it.
And that's it. Normal, so short like this. Okay, tell me things you didn't used to do then. At least one.
Something that I didn't used to do.
Yeah, please. I didn't used to.
I don't know what I didn't used to do.
Okay.
Spend time on the outside. I don't. I never like that.
Okay.
I like going to somebody else's house.
Okay.
I always enjoy to be in my corner by myself or with my brother, but nobody else.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's it. Okay, very good. Excellent. Applause to Radelis. Okay, very good. Radelis, applause to everyone, my people. Excellent, excellent. So the time wasn't enough for the rest of exercise that we had to. But I wanted to do, for example, we have an exercise in the page number 5. Yeah, you have to complete the sentence that is in the page number 5, you can see. And in this one, you have to complete the sentence. The topic is about feelings and emotion. And complete that one. I know you did it. Well, not everyone, but most of you did it. Good. But for the next class, I'm going to not ask you, I want you to complete that and tell me for you to practice those sentences. Talking about feelings and emotions. And that's it. Complete that exercise and read the conversation we have in the pages number 6 and 7. Because if God willing, for the next class, I want you to read and I want you to talk about it too. Yeah, because this period is for you to read all the time, for you to express yourself, and for you to think more in the language you are learning right now. So, but you did a great job. Applause to you. Applause, 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 applause. And that's it, no more. Thank you so much, and see you next time. God is willing. God bless you, and see you next time. Bye-bye. See you, mis amores. Good job, good job. Vamos para la otra clase. Gracias, mi gente, por su apoyo. Anoten el número para la información de las clases. Pueden escribirlo en privado también. Tenemos un equipo que le está respondiendo en privado. Gracias a Dios. Pero si usted quiere escribirme también a mi número personal, puede hacerlo. Hágalo al 1-829-699-3494. Repito, 1-829-699-3494. Ahí está mi número. Gracias por ponerlo. Gracias, mi gente. Nos pueden escribir por ahí. Gracias por su apoyo. Vámonos a la otra clase ahora. Los que están por ahí, gracias por apoyarnos con ese tap siempre ahí muy activo. Y gracias por ser parte de este maravilloso contenido y de estas clases. Tenemos clases en vivo. No es que hacemos contenido solamente, sino que estamos en clase y le damos pues la oportunidad para que ustedes estén por ahí también y tomen nuestras clases ahí en el live, ¿verdad? Así que ya ustedes saben. Vámonos a la otra clase. Let's get started, my people. Hello, Carolina Castello Piva.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank God. I can't complain. How about you? Good.
I'm good.
Okay, excellent. That's good to know. Okay, then let's get started. Today we have a couple of exercises in which you have to talk about it. I don't know if you could watch the on live we have. Yeah.
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And you say a little bit because you don't want to tell me you saw that.
No, because I was listening the class, but then I have to do something.
Okay. And you couldn't. That's why you couldn't. Okay. Okay. Sin excusas. Okay, very good. Excellent. So let's get started then by pronouncing the vocabulary. Yeah, the importance of the vocabulary. Well, it seems, parece, ¿verdad? It seems today you're going to take a private class, maybe.
But Janet said hi.
Yeah. No, it was Jarinet.
Jarinet.
No, Janet. Jarinet.
Jarinet.
Yes. Jarinet. That's another. That's Janet and that is Jarinet. Look. There we have Daniel. Okay. Hi, Daniel. Welcome, my brother from another model. I was just waiting for you. And let's get started. Let's get the page number 3 to get started by pronouncing, ladies and ladies. No, we have a gentleman today. So let's do it. Move your calculator if you're ready to pronounce. Yeah, you're ready to pronounce. Let's do it. Vámonos. Aware, behavior, emotion, thought, memory, personality, motivation, mindfulness, anxiety, happiness, sadness, anger, feel, surprise, disgust, empathy, sympathy, intelligence, creativity, overwhelmed, choice, habit, to care about, to care for, to care about, to care for, confidence, self-esteem, to procrastinate, está caliente Daniel, procrastination, to motivate, influence, relationship, low self-esteem, therapy, counseling, trauma, healing, above all, to reach, emotional intelligence, resilience, mindset. Okay, let's get started, ladies and ladies. No, ladies and gentlemen. For example, in the page number 1, I remember you read the text, but the reading you did, it wasn't so convinced. So that's why I wanted to read again, because you have to talk. Not talk, you have to answer the questions we have about it. So let's get started by reading that. And I want you to read one by one. So Carolina is going to be the first one. This is a reading comprehension. That's why we have to read it so much. Because the questions you have to answer about this text. And if you start, and when in the time you get started, read the title, please, because sometimes you forget to read the title. Now, read from the title and take your time to read. And if I correct to you, and in some pronunciation, try to correct it. Don't read so fast, but read well. Yeah. Good. Carolina, please. Hi, Jarina. Let's get started, Carolina. Vámonos.
The new city life.
Yeah, baby.
When Laura moved to Greenfield City for her new job, she wasn't sure what to expect. She had always lived in a small town where everyone knew each other and life felt slow and quiet. Greenfield, however, was full of tall buildings, busy streets, and people from many different cultures.
Yeah.
During her first week, Laura felt overwhelmed. She got lost twice on her way to work and missed the bus more than once. But she also discovered things she loved. A small bakery near her office, a friendly neighbor who showed her the best grocery store. And a beautiful park where she could relax after work. After a month, Laura finally felt comfortable. She had learned the transportation system, made a few friends at work, and even joined a weekend yoga class. Living in a big city wasn't as scary as she first thought.
Okay, good, excellent. Piva. Applause to la piva. Good job, good job, good job. Excellent. That is the way. That is the way to read. Good, excellent. So now, please, Daniel, read. Come on, Daniel. Daniel.
Papá, estaba ayudando a la mía.
Yeah.
When Laura moved to girlfriend, the new city life.
Okay.
When Laura moved to girlfriend city for her new job.
Okay, for her new job.
She wasn't sure what to expect.
Okay.
She had always lived in a small
No,
town.
lived. She has always lived.
She has always lived
She
in a
al-
small
no.
town.
She had. Ese she had. Ella había. She had always lived in small towns.
She had always lived in a small town.
Okay.
Where everyone knew each other and life felt slow and quiet.
Okay.
Greenfield, ¿cómo se dice eso?
Greenfield.
Greenfield,
However,
was full of tall buildings,
okay, tall building.
busy streets, and people from many different cultures.
Excellent. Gracias, Lalo.
During her first week,
Okay.
Laura felt overwhelmed.
Okay, overwhelmed. Yeah. Wow.
She got lost twice on her way to work
Okay.
and missed the bus one more time.
And missed the bus.
And missed the bus
More than once.
more than once.
Okay, good.
But she also discovered things she loved.
She loved.
She loved
Yeah.
a small bakery near her office.
Okay.
A friendly neighbor who showed her the best grocery store.
Okay. Store.
And a beautiful store. And a beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay.
After a month, Laura finally felt comfortable.
Okay.
She had learned the transportation system.
Yeah.
Made a few friends at work. And even joined a work yoga class.
Okay.
Living in a big city wasn't as scary as she first thought.
As she first thought.
She first thought.
Okay, good, Daniel. Excellent. Applause, Daniel. Good job. Very good. Excellent. So, Yarina, please, can you read? Hi, Maria Angel, and welcome. Jesus. Yeah.
The new city life. When Laura moved to Greenfield City for her new job, she wasn't sure what to expect.
Okay.
She had always lived in a small town where everyone knew each other.
Okay.
And life felt slow and quiet.
Okay.
Greenfield, however, was full of tall buildings.
Okay, tall buildings.
Busy streets.
Okay.
And people from many different
cultures. Yeah, cultures.
During her first week, Laura felt overwhelmed. She got lost twice on her way to work and missed the bus more than once.
Okay, more than once.
But she also discovered things she loved.
Things she loved.
Things she loved. And a small bakery.
Bakery. A small bakery.
Near her office.
Yeah, this is my teacher.
A friendly neighbor.
Okay.
Who showed her the best grocery store.
Okay.
And beautiful park where she could relax after work.
Okay.
After a month, Laura finally felt comfortable. She had learned the transportation system. Made a few friends at work.
Okay.
And even joined a weekend
Even joined
a weekend yoga class.
Okay, good.
Living a big city.
Living in a big city.
Wasn't as scary as she first thought.
Okay, good, excellent, Jarina. Applausos, Jarina. Good job, excellent. So Maria Angel can read, right? Because she's driving. But anyway, I'm going to start by asking you the questions we have here. And the first one So I'm going to ask you one by one because I don't want to take a lot of time just doing these questions. So, but anyway, I'm going to ask you. Yeah. For example, Carolina Castello. Carolina, tell me, Piva, why did Laura move to Greenfield City?
She moved to Greenfield because she got a new job.
Okay, good. Excellent, Carolina. Very good. Daniel, what made her feel overwhelmed during the first week? What? Okay, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Microphone is off. What made her feel overwhelmed during the first week?
She was overwhelmed because she got lost the bus.
Okay. You say she missed the bus.
Yeah, exactly.
She missed
left the.
She missed the bus.
She missed the bus, and one more time.
More than once.
And more than one, and she lost the. ¿Cómo se dice camino?
Way.
The way. She lost the way.
Okay, very good. The way on what? The way on her work.
Yeah, the way on her work.
Okay, good. Excellent. Very good, Daniel. Excellent. So what about Yarina? Yarina, what problem did she have with transportation? Okay.
She got lost way. She got lost way at work, and she missed the bus twice.
She missed the bus.
Missed the bus twice.
Okay, twice. Excellent, very good. Excellent, Yarina. And she missed the bus. Perdió el autobús. Okay, more than once. They say twice, more than one. More than one can be twice, 3 or 5 times, etc. Okay, Yarina, again. Maria Angel. Maria Angel, what are 2 things she discovered and she liked too? Maria Angel, can you tell me 3 things she discovered and she liked too? Maria Angel, can you tell me 3 things she discovered and liked too?
Profe, no puedo hablar porque está lloviendo.
Ay, no puede hablar porque está lloviendo. She can't speak because it's raining. Oh my God, the throat can be speaking when it's raining. Okay, good, Maria Angel, no problem. Carolina, what about you? Tell me, what are 2 things she discovered and liked?
She discovered a beautiful park.
Okay, beautiful park.
And a grocery store.
Grocery store, yeah.
And a friendly neighbor.
Okay, but that she liked. She discovered she liked.
Claro, es que eso tenía duda hoy. Entonces, discover no va con personas.
Yeah, but you can say that, but she discovered something she liked.
Okay.
Tell me what she discovered.
She discovered 2 things, no 3.
Okay.
The bakery store and the park near her.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, good. Excellent, very good. Because if you say, I discovered a neighbor, well, what was he doing? You discovered him. Okay, good. Excellent. Very good, Carolina. Daniel, tell me. Daniel, don't read, Daniel. Use your cackle. Use your brain. Come on. Daniel, what did her neighbor help her? No, how? How did her neighbor help her? Tell me, how?
The neighbor helped her for show her the city and the grocery and park.
Okay, grocery. Is that a question? You say grocery and park, or is that a question? No, it's not a question.
The neighbor show her the grocery.
Okay.
And the park.
And the park.
And the park.
Okay, good, excellent. Daniel, very good. So, Janina, please don't read. Janina, perdona a Dios. Janina, what activities did she join on weekends? What activity did she join on weekends? I mean,
her yoga class.
Okay, she joined.
She joined her yoga class.
Excellent, very good on weekends. Excellent, very good, Janina. Excellent. So, Carolina Castello, what activity? No, that is the same. How did Laura feel after a month in the city?
after a month, she felt comfortable. Ay, no me acuerdo el texto.
Okay, comfortable.
Ya me acuerdo. Comfortable because she realized that moving there, to Greenfield, it wasn't as scary as she thought at first.
Okay, as she thought first. Okay, good. Excellent, Carolina. It's ladies. Very good. Excellent. So, Daniel, what is one difference between her old towns and Greenfield? What is one difference between her old towns and Greenfield?
The old town is the small city.
Okay.
And the girlfriend is a big city for the busy street.
Okay. You say girlfriend. It's Greenfield.
Greenfield. Yeah,
okay. It's a girlfriend. Okay, Greenfield.
Girlfriend is the busy street.
Okay.
Is a big city.
Okay.
And she didn't know anybody.
Okay, she didn't know anybody. Good, excellent, very good, Daniel, excellent. So, Yarina, tell me, what made her feel overwhelmed during what made her feel overwhelmed during the first week?
She felt
overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Okay.
The first week.
Yeah.
She was scared.
She
was scared in a new city.
She's scared. She was scared, you say.
She was scared.
She was scared in a new city, and that's why she felt overwhelmed.
It's the same for me.
It's the same. Okay, very good, my people. Very good. Applause to you. Applause. Okay, very good. So let's continue. In today's class, I want you to read. But now you have to tell me about moving to a new city. Try not to read, please. Don't read. You don't have to tell me exactly what you wrote, but please don't read. Use your caco. Say what you're going to say from memory. Expose yourself. Express yourself about moving to a new city. If you haven't moved, yes, si aún no se han mudado, it doesn't matter. You can give a kind of example of how you think that would be about moving to a new city. Yeah, but try not to read. I don't want anybody reading. I want you to express yourself. Take your time, speak slowly. You don't have to speak so fast, but don't read, please. Piba. Okay, Piba, tell me about moving to a new city. Tell me.
No me acuerdo.
I got you. Tell me about moving to a new city.
Well, when I moved here, where I live, I didn't know how it was
going to be.
Okay,
yes. Excellent.
Because I lived in the north of Argentina, and the weather is warm.
Okay.
And here it's very cold.
Okay.
And at first, I didn't know anyone, and the people here in one of my jobs weren't nice to me at first.
Okay.
Because they hide my jacket.
Okay. Yeah.
And here is so cold.
Okay.
But after a few months, I felt good, and ¿cómo se dice? Me acostumbré.
I got used to.
I got used to. I got used to feel better about the weather and the people who live here. Because I realized that many people here are from other cities.
Cities.
No estoy diciendo nada que como no estoy. Well, if I have to move now, I would choose a city with noisy streets and big buildings and a warm weather.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's a good, excellent, Carolina. Aplauso la piba. Good job. That is the way. I wanted to speak like this. So take your time. You don't have to say exactly what you wrote. And that is something you have to understand. Is you're right for you to have an idea what you say, because sometimes you don't have the idea what to say and you think that I don't know English. Okay, it's not only you don't know English, it's because you don't have any idea of the way to answer, the best way to answer. And that's why I want you to read, write, but I want you to speak, not just reading, I wanted to speak from your own memory to say something, right? Okay, so now let's listen to Mr. Daniel. Daniel, tell me about moving to a new city.
Yo voy a hacer lo mismo, o sea, no sé. Voy a empezar.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't remember.
Okay, Jesus, está descarriado este muchacho.
When I moved that city.
Okay, when I moved to this city.
When I moved to this city,
yeah.
I remember that I was missed because. Bien, ¿no?
Me perdí.
No, bien. Because I didn't work because I don't have the.
I didn't have
work permit. I didn't have work permit.
Permission.
And after a month, I started work in a company body shop.
Okay.
And I remember that I was going to the shop and bicycle.
I used to go.
I used to go in a bicycle.
Okay.
Every day. And after that, 6 months after that, I usually have. I usually have a motorcycle.
Okay. I used to have
a motorcycle and.
You say a motorcycle. You say a motorcycle.
Motorcycle. And every was better.
Okay. Everything
was better.
And
day by day, I was felt comfortable.
Okay.
And now everything is different by the first day in this country.
Okay. In this country, say that in this country.
O sea, todo fue diferente al primer día de este país, ¿no?
In this country.
In this country.
Okay.
I felt super comfortable.
Okay. Okay, good. So you felt or you feel now? You feel now. I feel.
No, feel now.
I feel. Say you said I felt. I feel comfortable now.
Yeah, I feel.
I feel. Don't say felt because felt is past tense. I feel comfortable now. Comfortable.
I feel comfortable.
Excellent, very good. Excellent, very good, Daniel. Aplauso, Daniel. Good job. Excellent. Excellent, Daniel. Very good. María Ángel asusta. Yarina, tell me about moving to a new city. Yarina.
I'm going to say a history when I was a child and I moved.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
When I was a child, I moved a new city.
Okay, to a new city.
In my country, named Santo Domingo.
Okay.
About at the age 7 years old.
Okay.
And I remember that I felt scared in a new city because I don't know any.
I didn't know.
Friends.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know any friends.
Okay.
Later, I did know.
No, I met.
I made new friends.
Okay, I made new friends.
And I felt more comfortable.
Yeah.
Later, I felt very good.
Okay.
And I didn't move again at this city.
Okay. To this city. To this city. Okay. Or to that city. To this or to that city.
To that city.
Okay, very good. Okay, to this city.
And I cried.
And I cry. Okay, very good. Excellent. Aplauso, Yarina. Good job. Excellent, Yarina. Very good. So, Maria can speak. Maria can't speak. Can you speak, Maria? Yeah. Are you afraid to speak? Because it's rainy. It's rainy, but I can hear you. So.
Profe, no sé qué decir.
That is the problem. But say about moving to a new city, your experience, for example, in your own.
Voy a inventar.
Okay, tell me.
Bueno,
well,
when I moved to the United States.
Okay, to the United States.
Everything
was
very.
Everything was.
Everything
was
different. Culture, language,
culture,
food, and people is very white.
Okay. Okay.
I felt weird.
And I felt weird.
I felt weird. I felt weird.
Okay.
Because I didn't know anything.
Okay.
And after I met the other people.
Okay.
I don't like the food in United States.
Okay.
It's very bad.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
And the city is beautiful. It's beautiful city. It's very big.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. This. I love it. I love it. This.
I love.
This is. I love. I love in the state.
Okay. The States. Yeah.
The state. And I found a new job.
Okay.
It was very hard.
Okay.
And now I try to entrepreneur.
Okay. That's say to make progress or to improve.
¿Cómo se dice? Trato de emprender.
Okay, say entrepreneur es la persona que emprende. You can say to start, to entrepreneur, you say, but to entrepreneur no, empresariar no.
No.
To improve,
Estoy intentando
to get.
Emprender.
Okay, to be.
I try emprender in United States.
Okay, entrepreneur. You say, I try to be entrepreneur.
Okay.
Okay.
And then.
Yeah.
Bueno, and that's it.
And that's it. Okay, very good. That's too much, let me tell you. Aplauso, Mariana. Good job. Excellent. You could. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. So let's continue with the next topic we have. For example, if you can get the page number 4 there, we have another topic, which is the grammar we were talking the last lesson we had. For example, that one is used to. I don't know if you remember, but used to is a term we used when we talk about the past tense, but not simple past. This is going to be used, for example, when you say actions you used to do before, but not anymore. Right? Not like a simple past, because when you say simple past, that's when you did an action. For example, I came, yo vine. I bought, yo compré. I saw, yo vi. I understood, yo entendí. But those are just one action. Yeah, that is just one action, I mean. But when you say used to, or when you use or say used to, it's because you mean that you used to do action into the past tense, but you don't do anymore right now. Yeah. For example, when you say yo trabajaba, comía, pagaba, estudiaba, sí, compartía, etc. See, I used to. And for negation, then you say I didn't used to. For example, you say yo trabajaba, yo pagaba, yo ahorraba. But actions you used to do before, but not now anymore. And for negation, then I have to say, I didn't used to. For example, I used to play or I didn't used to play. I used to go out, didn't used to go out, etc. And if you use didn't, the verb has to be in present tense. Someone could see or could realize that in the book we have a mistake because it has didn't and the verb in past tense. No, that's a mistake because it has or should be, for example, didn't and the verb has to be in present. So it didn't use, not didn't used. Or for asking question, did, the auxiliary did for asking question, and the verb has to be in present tense too. For example, trabajabas, did they used to work? Did they used to pay? Did they used to travel? Etc. And we have a text here because we have someone who is talking about his childhood. I want you to read first, and after that, you have to tell me about your childhood. But first, read. So, Carolina, please, can you read that part, please? Thank you.
Yes.
Gracias, mi gente, por estar con nosotros. Y el tap a la pantalla, señores. Yeah, the title. When I was a child. Yeah.
As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Yeah.
I used to have many friends, but I didn't used to play video games. At the age of 6, I used to be very shy.
Okay.
And I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past, I used to feel happy most of the time.
Yeah.
But I didn't used to understand my emotion very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid of the dark.
Okay.
And I didn't used to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10, I used to help my parents at home,
Okay.
but I didn't used to like homework.
Homeworks.
As I grew up, I changed.
Yeah. Okay, I changed.
I changed.
Yeah.
I used to be quiet, but now I'm more confident.
Okay, excellent, very good. Applause to la piba, applause, 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 applause. Okay, so we have two terms in which, okay, for example, yeah, here we are. For example, we have two terms, two important terms. For example, most of the time, como la mayor parte de veces, o la mayoría de las veces, most of the time, la mayor parte del tiempo, most of the time, and as I grew up, como yo crecí, grow es crecer, ¿verdad? Past tense is grew. As I grew up, como crecí, ¿verdad que sí? For example, the last sentence we have, as I grew up, I shan't. You have to stop there because that is the end of that sentence, at least the first one. As I grew up, I shan't. And then, before, I used to be quiet, but now I am more confident. Why do I tell you this? Because today, no, Carolina, but other of my students, they said, as I grew up, I shan't before. No. As I grew up, I shan't. And then before is part of the next sentence. So you have to say, as I grew up, I shan't. Before, I used to be quiet, but now I am more confident. As like Carolina said. Right. So Daniel, please, now it's your turn to read. Come on, Daniel Martinez. Oh, Daniel Rodriguez.
When I was a child.
When I was a child.
When I was a child.
Claro.
As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Okay.
I used to have many friends, but I didn't used to play video games.
Okay.
At the age of 6, I used to be very shy.
Okay.
And I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past, I used to feel happy most of the time.
Okay.
But I didn't used to understand my emotion very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid of the dark.
Of the dark, yeah.
And I didn't used to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10, I used to help my parents at home.
Okay.
But I didn't used to like homework.
Okay.
As I grew up, no?
As I grew up.
As I grew up, I changed. Before, I used to be quiet.
Okay.
But I knew I am more confident.
Okay. I know, but what? But now.
But now,
claro.
I am more confident.
Yeah, but now. Okay, good. Excellent, Daniel. Applause to Mr. Daniel. Excellent. So now let's listen to your Yarina. Yarina, please read. Vámonos, Yarina.
Read.
Yeah, please.
When I was a child,
Yeah.
I didn't used to work because I was very young.
Okay.
When I was a child, I used to play every day with my brother.
Okay, yeah, but okay, wait. You have to read the page number 4. The text you have to read. The text, not yours. Yeah, don't read yours. The text in the page number 4. Page number 4. That's what you have to read. Because we are going to expose after reading. So read first. Page number 4, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for this.
Okay.
Page. For
Page number 4. Come on. Do it. Page number 4. As a child. When I was a child. Yeah, the text, please.
When I was a child, I don't understand.
Read the text in the page number 4. Yeah, so get the page number 4, and there we have a text that says, for example, when I was a child, read that. So get the page number 4. You have the page number 4, yeah?
Página 4.
Yeah. Tener la página 4.
As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
When I was a child, as a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Okay.
I used to have many friends.
Okay.
But I didn't used to play video games. At the age of 6.
Okay.
I used to very shy.
I used to be very shy.
And I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
In the past.
Yeah.
I used to feel happy
most of the time, yeah.
But I didn't used to understand my emotion very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid
of
the dark.
Yeah.
And I didn't used to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10,
Yeah.
I used to help my parents at home.
Okay.
But I didn't used to like homework.
Okay.
As I grew.
As I grew up, como crecí.
As I grew up,
yeah.
I changed. Before I used to be quiet, but now I am more confident.
Okay, very good, excellent, Yarina. Aplauso, Yarina. Very good, excellent. So now, last but not least, let's listen to Maria Angel, please. Maria Angel, read. Maria Angel, it's not raining anymore.
Sí, es que te daba fuerte la lluvia. As a child. when I was a child.
Yeah.
As a child, I used to play outside every afternoon.
Every afternoon, yeah.
I used to have many friends, but I didn't used to play video games.
Okay.
At the age 6.
Okay, of 6.
I used to be very shy.
Claro.
And I didn't used to talk to many people.
Okay.
And in the past, I used to feel happy most of the time.
Most of the time.
But I didn't used to understand my emotion very well.
Say, I didn't used to understand. Don't say to understand. I didn't used to understand.
Se me salió la S.
I
didn't use to understand my emotion very well.
Okay.
Before, I used to be afraid of the dark.
Okay.
And I didn't used to sleep alone.
Okay.
At the age of 10, I used to help my parents at home.
Okay.
But I didn't used to like homework.
Okay.
As a grade up,
As I grew up.
As I grew up, I changed. Before, I used to be quiet.
Claro.
But now I'm more confident.
Okay, more confident. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Marian, aplauso, Marian. Good job. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Okay, very good. Excellent. So now I want you to tell me about your childhood, please. So Carolina Castello, tell me about your childhood, please. Come on, Carolina.
Okay. When I was a child, I used to have many friends.
Okay.
And we used to go to the square and play there.
Okay.
But we didn't used to have cell phones.
Okay. Entiendo, Angie.
And at the age of 8, I used to spend time with my grandmother on weekends.
Okay.
I used to be shy and a quiet personality.
Okay.
But I didn't used to have a low self-esteem.
Okay.
And as I grew up, I changed and I'm more confident now, but I have more anxiety.
Okay. Anxiety.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. And that's okay. Excellent. Aplauso. Viva. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. And what about Daniel? Daniel, tell me about your childhood.
When I was a child.
When I was a child.
When I was a child, I usually play video game with my friend.
Okay.
I had a many friends.
Okay.
I usually.
Don't say usually. Say I used to.
I used to.
Yeah, I used to.
Drive a bicycle.
Okay. Bicycle, yeah. I used to
drive bicycle.
Yeah. I used to
with
bike.
Another child.
Okay.
And going to.
And I used to go.
Used to go with the other people to the beach.
Okay.
And then when I grew up, no?
Yeah, when I grew up, yeah, of course. You are a man now.
When I grew up, I moved another city.
Okay, to another city.
And knew another child.
Okay, and met.
And met another child.
Okay.
And
Okay, tell me what you didn't used to do. Say, and I didn't used to esto, I didn't used to aquello. Tell me what you didn't used to.
I didn't used to go to the beach. Okay. I didn't used to play in the street. Okay. I didn't used to go to the
rivers.
Rivers. I used to the.
I used to what? I used to and the verb. I used
to go to the party with my friends every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, Sunday.
And everything was fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay, good. Excellent. Very good. Applause to Daniel. Good job, Daniel. Very good. Excellent. Okay, very good. So now, Janina, please talk about your childhood.
When I was a child, I didn't used to work because I was very young.
Okay, very young, yeah.
When I was a child, I used to play with my brother every day.
Okay.
When I was a child, I didn't eat so much.
Okay, I didn't used to eat.
I didn't used to eat so much.
Okay. But now you don't eat a lot now, no?
And right now, it's the same.
It's the same. Okay, and
that's it. I don't remember.
Okay, you don't remember. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, excellent. Aplauso, Yarina. Good job. Excellent, Yarina. So now, please, María Ángel, tell me about your childhood.
Bueno, voy a inventar aquí, a improvisar.
Yeah. Jesus.
When I was child, I used to play outside all day.
Okay.
I used to have many friends. I used to go to the park all day.
Okay.
I used to go to the river on weekends. I didn't used to, se dice así, I didn't used to cook anything. I used to help my mother at home.
Okay.
I didn't used to help my brother.
Okay.
He was very bad with me.
Okay. Estamos vivos. Pobre de tu familia. Okay, and then?
And I used to be very happy.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, good. Excellent. Very good. Aplauso, María Ángel. Good job.
Profe, ¿qué cuesta hablar? O sea, no sé. Cuesta muchísimo.
But
a mí me cuesta, pues.
No, but you're speaking so much. Excellent. Very good. Me pido aplauso, everyone. Aplauso. Good job. Okay, what a good job you did, my people. So today the time wasn't enough, and I know it because just 1 hour is not sufficient for doing all the exercises we had to. But anyway, we just have one exercise left, and that one, if God willing, we're going to do in the next class. Yeah. So let me put over here what I want you to do. For example, in the page number 5, we have another exercise. And in this one, you have to complete. I don't know if you remember, but for example, where are you, Heidi? There you are. Okay. For example, there in the page number 5, we have a topic which is feelings and emotions. And those are sentences, you have to complete them, and that's it, no more. For example, like I feel happy when, you have to complete when you feel happy, I feel sad when, etc. And what you have to do is complete, right? And for the next class, God willing, I'm going to ask you to tell me that completed, right? Those sentences we have there. And also in the pages number 6 and 7, we have a conversation about psychologists and patients. And what you have to do for the next class, because the time is not going to be enough, I wanted to read, right? Because next class, as I said before, you have to read the conversation too. Yeah. And this period, I recommend you to take your time to speak. Don't pressure yourself. No se me presionen, señores. Take your time, relax, enjoy the process, right? You're doing a great job and you're speaking. So in first level, you learned so many words, you learned so many grammars, and you have a lot of information in your brain, in your caco. But now you have to learn how to use that. So don't pressure yourself. Relax, take your time. You don't have to speak so fast. I say that, but I'm speaking fast. You don't have to speak so fast or so quickly. Take your time, but try to speak. That's why I recommend you to take those sentences completed and practice by saying that aloud, diciéndolo en voz alta. Yeah, don't practice in your mind, for example. No. Say that practicing aloud. Say, I feel happy when, and practice speaking aloud en voz alta. Yeah. And try to practice slow. Don't pressure yourself like that. Take your time. relax, enjoy the process. Because if you don't enjoy something, it's going to be more difficult for you to learn. It's not the same to learn English than to learn how to speak English. That's what I mean, right? You can learn English, that's amazing. But that doesn't mean you know how to speak English. So you learned English. Now let's learn how to speak English. But for that, you have to work in your mind, because if in your mind you pressure yourself, that's a psychologist, you're gonna have problems, because you pressure yourself. You want to speak good. You don't want to make any mistake. You want to speak so fast, and you don't have to speak so fast to speak well. So take your time, relax, try to feel comfortable, right? During the process you speak, and that is the way. Yeah, please. And
I understand what are you saying.
Okay.
But in Spanish I speak fast, so I don't know how to speak slow in English.
Okay, no, that's good. No, that's good.
And connect the words.
No, don't misunderstand me. No me malinterpretas. Muy fino yo, no me te prestas. Don't misunderstand me. No. I don't want you to speak slow. No. Speak in the same way you're doing it right now. That is the way, speak like that. For example, in Spanish, I speak so fast. Even in English, I do it. Yeah. But sometimes we want to speak fast. As we speak Spanish, we speak fast. We want to do it in English. And it's not the same, right? Yeah. If you have the skill to speak fast in English too, that's amazing. Applause to you. Keep doing it.
I want to speak fast in English, but the words no bajan.
Yeah, because that's a process. You know, you need to take the process, to learn more new vocabularies, for example, and try to get used yourself, de acostumbrarte, to get used to having the old vocabularies you need, right? That's it. But what I don't want you to do is pressure yourself. Take your time, to speak, and you did a great job, for example, today, right? And take your time, but please, agoten el proceso. No sé si es así. Agótenlo. Enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy, it doesn't work. No sirve. ¿Estamos claros? But you did a great job. See you next time. Applause to everyone. Applause. Excellent. Very good. Nada. See you next time. Study that and practice more. See you. Bye. God bless you so much. Gracias, corazones. See you, corazones. Gracias, gente linda, gente bella, gente hermosa de TikTok y de YouTube por estar ahí con nosotros, ¿verdad? Gracias, señores. Se me fue un poco la garganta. Uno probando. Gracias, López. Gracias, Sonrisa Feliz. Gracias a todos ustedes, de verdad. Mi número para las clases, si quieren escribirme por WhatsApp, pueden hacerlo. Al 1-829-699-3494. Gracias, López, por poner nuestro número. Ahí es 1-829-699-3494. Si no, también pueden escribirlo en privado y el equipo pues le estará enviando toda la información en cuanto a nuestras clases. Gracias por su apoyo, gracias por estar ahí. Ha sido un placer para mí tenerlos a ustedes aquí con nosotros. Y nada, nos vemos, hoy es al lunes, nos vemos el martes, mañana, si Dios lo permite, 7:45, donde estaremos haciendo otro live parecido a este, si Dios lo permite. Así que muchas gracias y nos vemos en la siguiente clase. Gracias. Inglés sin excusas.